Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to be doing a proper cast of a game here today. Since that last video was more of like a hero showcase, kind of something different to what I've done before in the past. This time we're going to be looking at team versus team, right? And doing play-by-play casting. And seeing what is going on, checking it out. Looks like 2 bounty runes for either side, a little bit of skirmishing, but not able to put out much damage here on either team. Let's talk about the teams. Let's see here we have a Dragon Knight and a Techies in the offlane. Not really seen that often against a Dawnbreaker and a Bloodseeker combo. Looks like the Bloodseeker is going to be the carry for the dire side. Dawnbreaker putting a little bit of harass in there. Stun first for Dragon Knight. Alright. Putting out quite significant damage. She's already half health in that Dawnbreaker. Meanwhile, bot lane we have the Clinks and the Zeus together against Slardar and Rubik. Slardar taking so much harass from this double ranged lane. In fact, he's very low. He might even die. What? He gets that final hit off. Yeah, mid one on the Clinks getting the kill. That's a dead Slardar. First blood for the team of Radiant. In fact, Rubik. Oh no, man on the Zeus, not able to put out any more damage there. Meanwhile, mid lane we have Lina versus Invoker, a very typical matchup here. Invoker, another very interesting hero in the Dota repertoire. One that is definitely a fan favorite. I will discuss him probably in the future. However, you'll be able to see some gameplay in this video here. Looks like very typical support versus support showdown here. Slardar trying to get farm. We'll have a look at losses and denies as Zeus gets pretty low. Does a little bit of return damage. Rubik has to run away. Otherwise he risks to die. Meanwhile, talk about dying, Dragon Knight's doing a bit of that as Dawnbreaker and Bloodseeker take him down. Those Dawnbreaker abilities, man. Starbreaker and Celestial Hammer does quite significant damage output. Meanwhile, down bot lane, Slardar is pretty half health hunting for that Clinks who just turns invisible. They'll turn on the Zeus instead. He's jumping away, but the telekinesis catch, very well played from this Rubik. Meanwhile, Techies falling up top lane as well to the Dawnbreaker. He got the mana back and was able to take down this Techies with his abilities. 4. Already 1 kill to 3. The offlane is having a bit of a rough time. They've only gotten the kill on the Zeus in return.
Nothing good happening to Radiant's middle tower.
I believe KDA? No, who got the kill? Oh, it's Clinks. My bad. Clinks got that kill. Anyway, let's see. Lena at the top of the net worth, who's going to be stacking that camp there. Very well played by her. 17 last hits compared to 8 from the Invoker, completely shaming him in the mid lane right now. Invoker's going to respond to that little bit of criticism, I believe. A little bit of Tornado EMP there to take him down. A little bit more of an even playing field. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker getting a little bit of farm at the top. Second in terms of net worth. Clinks leading from the row in 3rd place. 11 last hits. We'll look at net worth as well. Let's see, is up the top. Of course, mid laner, Lena, right there. At the top. Followed by Clinks on this team. Less than 1k net worth. A little bit of harass going on. Let's see, bot lane though, Slardar. Very low, gets brought down by the Zeus, the nuke is there. Significant damage output from that lightning bolt. Rubik able to get the kill on the Zeus in return though. Just right clicking and then able to get the telekinesis combo. Get the kill Clinks. Shoots a couple of arrows to bring him down though. And that's in favor of the Radiant side, I believe, of the bot lane. Meanwhile, the Techies dying up in top lane once again. We'll TP mid to refill that Lena's bottle. High tier support gameplay. Very nicely done. Oh no, the slider once again falling to this damage output from the safe lane. Zeus there blinding Bolt Plus. Well, is he got a max? No, he's not maxing Heavenly Jump quite as of yet. This clinks the Burning Barrage. That's an ability you don't really want to mess with. Talk about wanting to mess with. Zeus, playing with fire a little bit, you're taking a Fable to the face, able to heal up thanks to itself, but very risky from him. Especially with how instantaneous Rubik is with casting that Fable. Interesting. Body blocks are there. Oh, the Zeus into the tower might. Ooh, very well played from this Rubik actually. Getting him close to that slider for that stun, the bash, plus the tower damage, getting the kill on the Zeus. Risky. Very risky. He's quite low himself. He's got this tango to kill. Bashes there. The dust from the Rubik bringing this Clinks back into life. And they're able to get the kill on him thanks to the Slider's bashes. Wow, that's quite a significant amount of gold. Swinging back the way of the Dire side. They're still in a kill lead as well. Lina TPing though, able to pick up a kill on the Slider free with that Laguna Blade. Revealing that she is indeed level 6. Teki is running away from the Stormbreaker. As the Stormbreaker farms this Lina stack here. Kind of invading the triangle right now. Oh, nicely placed ward there. Let's see top lane here. Bloodseeker's still up there. He's top in terms of net worth for the Dire side, so hopefully he doesn't die anytime soon. Otherwise he'll die on me. In fact, he's talking about screwed. That's a dead Zeus if I've ever seen one. He tries to escape with that heavenly jump, but the damage output is there. As Slider bashes him into the ground. They're looking for this Dragon Knight here. Rotation from Invoker plus the Dawnbreaker. They do spot him out thanks to the Bloodseeker's blood, right? He's gonna just walk upwards, but yeah, he gets found out. Starbreaker, the Rupture, I should say. Ravage is Tidehunter's ability Rupture to keep him in place. He won't move around, however the Rupture has finished, he's so low. Invoker brings him down with the white clicks, very nicely done. Slider, once again, dying to the Lina and the Zeus output of damage, plus the Laguna Blade to finish off that Rubik as well. Luna is loving life. Clinks as well, at top of the net worth by far. That's a 1k lead for the entirety of the Radiant side. Let's see that gold exchange. Damage done, look at that, 1500 damage in that short duration. Looking for a swing. Yeah, it's gonna show up over on the other side. Dawnbreaker does spot it out. Will catch it? No, it does take it. There we go. About to be denied by this Tiki's meanwhile leader brought low thanks to the combo from the Stormbreaker plus the Invoker. And the damage output pretty significant. Tiki's will have to run away there. Meanwhile, Rubik once again caught out and destroyed, utterly eliminated by this Zeus's damage. Quite the scary lane there. Zeus plus Clinks. Farming the enemy triangle there. This is the Invoker and the Dawnbreaker. TP and Lina is in the area. Bloodseeker's gonna run down as well. And Dawnbreaker getting quite an effective amount of farm abilities. Getting the stacks as well. Rupture being used on this Techies. He's got nothing he can do. He's kind of stuck here. Does manage to put up quite a significant amount of damage though before he dies. And the Dire side has to run away afterwards. Although very well done by Dire being able to get that pick off there. It's a good thing about Rupture is that it can set up kills pretty easily. that you do not want to move while ruptured, otherwise you die even faster. No blink yet on the slider. They're chasing down this Lena. They get the catch thanks to this Rubik. Dawnbreaker as well, the follow-up ultimate. The tornado from long range. Able to get the kill with Dragonite running in with the ult. Blinks in the middle as well. Does get bashed and stunned. He actually falls. That's not what he wanted there. That he eats tough net with, so that's quite a significant amount of gold towards the dire side. They do get the kill on the Dawnbreaker as a compensation, but Blinks is worth quite a lot more. And Zeus being caught out by the slider and the Invoker being able to bring him down. Dragon Knight, he's in a rough position, he's dead as well. That's 3 dead in short succession. 748 gold, look at that, most of that going to the Invoker here. The Radiant actually putting out more damage, and yet, you know, just barely more damage I should say. And yet, taking the brunt off that. Wow, complete control over this jungle here. You can see all those wards. Zeus using his lightning bolt to de-ward. We do see the sentry, there you go. Let's see this one. Lena might be in trouble here. Gonna walk away. Bloodseeker doing his best to harass that tier 1 tower. Invoker's gonna run out of there. They know that Clix is in the area. Not where you want to be. Oh, hello. Smoke coming in from 2 Zeus and Techies here together. Gonna catch out this Bloodseeker. Ult used by the Dragonite, turning into that giant green dragon. And they do bring him down. Very nice rotation from the 2 supports, but he's going to walk up into this high ground and find 3 of the dire side. That's not where you want to be, Mr. Zeus. He's going to die very quickly to the damage output from the Invoker. Also, Courier being killed there. Dragon Knight. Yep, such is life. That's a very fitting name for that. Okay. Looks like Lena's getting attacked here. Dawnbreaker using the ult to help Invoker out. Lena turns around with the ult, but it does barely anything as she turns to dust. Rusher being used on Dragon Knight. Meanwhile, he's going to turn around, try and man fight as much as he can, but that movement cost him quite a lot of health. Bloodseeker falling to the damage output from the 2 supports of the Radiant side, however they do bring the Dragon Knight down. Dawnbreaker man fighting. However, yeah, she dies as well. Able to bring down Techies, thanks to this Rubik in the area, but Clinks runs in and gets a free kill on that. Zeus is very lucky to be alive, gotta be thanking his carry right now. Run away, Invoker, he's invisible in the area.
Tower is under attack. Dire are scanning for enemies.
He's back alive, let's see. Witchblade finished on the Invoker, ooh. Along with that Urn of Shadows, that's gonna be a lot of damage over time. Blocking that Cold Snap as well. It's a very typical Invoker build at the moment. With such an insane kill potential. Solid kill potential, I should say. So, very strong build.
Dire's top tower has some
Okay,
radiant
not too
shape
much happening at
problems.
the moment right now. Just farming up the neutrals. Getting a little bit of net worth. Back towards the Radiant side. I've only got that 1k lead at the moment. However, Dire do have more kills. With that, the damage output from the Burning Barrage bringing that Dawnbreaker to half health already. See, will they try and do something here? It doesn't look like it. They're gonna take the top tier 1 tower.
Can't say he's wrong.
2k net worth now, 14 minutes in.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
See, Invoker harassing this Dragon Knight a little bit.
Jax thinks Radiant's
There's
bottom
not
tower
much
is
follow up. Dragon Knight's just gonna walk on under there. He's got no mana, but not much for that
Radiant's
engagement.
bottom tower has fallen.
Meanwhile, Radiant tier 1 falling. The slider plus the Rubik taking that one down.
You're going to let that middle tower fall?
Oh, the rotation towards mid. This is a Oh my, he's actually gonna live there. Klink's missing the burning barrage. Let's go. It wasn't long for this world. I was gonna call it that Zeus ult managing to finish him off. Global presence from the Zeus here, the ultimate. Oh, lucky they had the Zeus. Yeah, the Rubik actually, I was wondering how he was managing to do that, but the Rubik had actually stolen the Thunder God's Wrath and had used it against the enemy team. Able to pick off 2 from the dire side. Able to, yeah, the Zeus plus the Ling of Falling there. Nicely done by Rubik, giving that vision thanks to the stolen ultimate and Invoker. He's gonna go towards that Dragon Knight down bot lane. Slider's coming in, he's got the Blink plus the Crush. Dragon Knight's still walking away, there's not much follow-up so far. In fact, that's a dead Invoker in return. Godlike spree ended. Yeah, Techie is falling towards Slider as well though. Significant that Invoker death. If only there was a fight really good at the moment. However, the fight is still ongoing. Klink's putting out quite a serious amount of damage. Bloodseeker has to run away on 30 health. Slider does fall to this Dragon Knight. Klink's is on the run. He's chasing. Will he find this Bloodseeker? Looks like he will. Yes, using that ult to get that crit there and that damage output. The root follow up. Blackner putting in a lot of work there. He gets that double kill. Denying a haste stream, okay. So if you can hear that, there's some truck rolling by. Wow, quite the engaging battle there. Look at that, $1,350 towards the rating right there. Mostly thanks to that Invoker die. Oof, getting caught out.
Dire's bottom tower is
That
under
damage
attack.
output. Burning Barrage plus the Glide Nap? It's a serious combo. Since it does proc the Maelstrom effect as well. Makes him pretty scary to deal with. Smoke coming in
Dire are
from
scanning
2.
for enemies.
Invoker and Dawnbreaker going to breach high ground here. In the Radiant jungle, gonna catch... No! It's invisible, so... Oh, they don't see him. They knew someone was there, because the smoke has been broken. But meanwhile, the Radiant side gonna go past them. There are 2 of them and find a Bloodseeker farming the Ancients. Dawnbreaker trying to help, but... Looks like he's going to die for that. After his ultimate... Oh, might actually run away. Slider, very low return. Meanwhile on the side, Zeus plus able to get the kill on the Rubik, who in turn killed the leader just before. Dragon Knight finishing off the Slider. Dawnbreaker still alive somehow. They're gonna turn around and take this tier 1 in mid. That was nicely done by the Radiant, recognizing that there was a bunch of them in the jungle. And they could just freely rotate towards that Bloodseeker and get the kill there. Dawnbreaker. Yeah, she's dead as well, unfortunately. Dragon Knight taking her down. He's going to die in return thanks to that rupture, yeah. Although, Invoker, the nuke damage is there from the Techies plus the Klinks and the Zeus.
Regeneration!
Just gonna run down all the way back to base as Klinks regenerates thanks to that. Lucky room there. Whoa, another fight recap, let's look at that. Yeah, rupture use. Damage output. This Dragon I completely missed that. The Slider just caught in one spot. Galactic plus the Burning Barrage and Techies getting another kill. Arthur, you thief in the night. So, old reference, but it still checks out, I believe.
Look at Dire's bottom tower,
Oh,
Jess.
Locket finished on the Dawnbreaker, that's a significant amount. Oh, I completely forgot, I got this app to
Dire's
transcribe.
bottom tower is
I'm
under
gonna try
attack.
and use that at the moment. There we go, alright. I should have been using this from the start, but it is what it is. At least I remembered now. Let's see, Dragon Knight, he's gonna blink in onto this Invoker. They do catch him out. Rupture is used in return. He's kind of stuck there, this Dragon Knight. However, Gleipnir plus the Burning Barrage. Quite significant damage output coming in from the Radiant side as they bring down the Slaughter as well. That's a double kill for this leader. Barely being able to escape with his life, this Bloodseeker. As, yeah, the rest of the Dire side has to run away. Well played it. Yeah, turning that fight around on the Radiant there. Even though the Dragon Knight engaged and died pretty quickly afterwards. It says on the transcribing app that I said does there, but I'm pretty sure I said diz or something like that. It was weird. It's doing pretty well at transcribing what I'm saying there. Even with my strange English Aussie accent. Meanwhile, Techies, he's just getting bullied here. Actually, Clinks coming in, gets the kill on the Invoker pretty handedly. He starts to return Ruptures on him. Not able to bring down the Bloodseeker, although he does get the kill on the Dawnbreaker. Zeus there, being able to bring down that Bloodseeker finally. The last of his mana being used there. That's 3 dead for 2 on Radiant. 7k net worth lead, look at that. The damage output from both teams is insane within such a short period of time. So, he's here down bottom with this Dragon Knight. They're just going to be a little face off against each other. And look at that net worth lead. Radiant by far. The top 2. Dragon form has ended, so he's going to bash him up. Dawnbreaker follow up. They're going to catch this Dragon Knight out. The stuns, the Sunstrike doing a little bit of damage as well. Zeus doing his best with the Nimbus to keep his carry alive. He's going to run towards the area. Techies, he gets caught by that tornado, not able to get his blast off. Meanwhile, Dawnbreaker does die in the end. That's worth it for taking down this Dragon Knight, I gotta say. Oh, they spot out the Invoker. That's not where you want to be. The Dust of Appearance. And, yeah, the damage output. The Zeus plus the Techies, the Lena as well assisting. First is there, so they know that Techies is low. He does spot out the Zeus, the Rupture on the Zeus. Heavenly Jump actually not helping out for him. Slaughter, he does die to Clink, so it's not entirely worth, but you know, picking off a couple of Radiant side. 2 for 2. It hasn't picked up that Zeus has died yet for the fight recap, although look at that damage output from the Zeus. Such a strong hero. 2,637 damage. Haste. Well, it actually does transcribe that very well. I say that and then it just messes it up. Come on.
Dire's middle tower is under.
You know, Roshan hasn't been taken down as of yet. That's very surprising. 23 minutes into the game. And yet, neither side has even attempted to. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker getting caught out here. Dawnbreaker trying to save his carry, but he's very low in return. The damage from the Techies plus the Zeus combo. Yeah, Clicks finishes him off. Got that kill. Meanwhile, Rubik dying to the Lena with that Laguna Blade. However, Invoker has to run away from the Dragon Knight here. The blink forward. Will he get the kill? Ah yes, Lena there with the follow-up, plus the Clink's damage. 11k net worth lead for the Radiant side. This is looking like it's in the bag for them. Clegs. Thinks it's called Clegs. That's amazing. Clinks. Clinks. Wow. Slider getting caught out. The damage from this Techie is insane. The two of them bringing down the Slider together. Rupture being used on this Zeus. There's no escape. He's going to run towards his Nimbus. BKB being used on this Bloodseeker, able to get that kill pretty easily. No follow up from the Clinks as of yet. In fact, he might get caught out here. There's no dust. Oh, hiccup. Dawnbreaker. No, Glyphid plus the Burning Barrage, and she's dead. Meanwhile, Techie's here helping out. That's a double kill for the Clinks, and a third kill for the Radiant side. The Sunstrike doing nothing to him there. Wow. Did the Skeleton Archers actually mitigate that damage up? I'm not sure, but that's 3 kills being picked up for the Radiant. Trading the Zeus for that. 14-3 for the Clinks. Dragon Knight getting bashed up. Rubik plus Invoker here. He's got a BKB in return. Gleipnir as well, Burning Barrage, and that's double kill for the Radiant side. One for Clinks and one for Lena. In fact, Lena getting the double there with the Laguna Blade on the Rubik. Oh my god, this Dragon Knight playing with fire, just standing outside of the radius of that Dawnbreaker. Oh, fire back from this Bloodseeker into another death, and he calls that's an end. Oh, absolutely demolished. 21k net worth lead for the Radiant side. It's not looking likely that there's a comeback available for the Dire here. The voice lines being used there to great effect. Look at that 7k damage. And he just got no damage items on this Dragon Knight. It's putting out pretty significant damage otherwise, gotta say. Mostly thanks to that tracking form, I think. But yeah. I think most of the damage output coming from this Techies plus Zeus combo. With the follow-up from the Clinks, the Glider. He's got the Daedalus now even. Yeah, able to destroy towers pretty easily. Do spot out the Rubik here. Yeah, nuke down thanks to the Nimbus and the damage from this Clinks. He's got the DD rune as well, I just noticed. 4 hits, and that's a dead Dawnbreaker. Mid 1. Yeah, they're gonna push the high ground. I don't think that Dire side are going to be able to defend this for that long. Especially with a tanky Dragon Knight being able to tank his towers. Even with that fireball now. Invoker trying his best to delay, however gets caught out by the Dragon Knight. Rupture in return, but Invoker's already dead. Bloodseeker just has to run on out of it. He is ruptured, but he just doesn't care, this Dragon Knight. He's just... Oh, I missed that as well. The Bloodseeker getting killed by the Zeus's global ability. He's actually going to disconnect from the game. Mage Call. Wow. Will they finally bring down this Dragon Knight? Not quite able to. That region, 30 health region is pretty insane. They're actually going to chase down this Rubik. In fact, Clinks is there with the damage. He's invisible. Oh, just barely managing to escape with his life so far. Will Zeus catch him out with a Thunderbolt? Or the Lightning Bolt to kill him off? He's definitely playing with fire, literally, and yeah, he's dead. The E-Blade from the Lena able to finish off the job. And just not able to kill this Dragon Knight. He's just running around with barely any health at all. However, just avoiding all the damage from the Dire side. Very cool. Wow. This is very effective. Lena with the combo blinks in and just annihilates that Invoker. Popping the BKB for no reason as well. Just to end the game. Bloodseeker ain't coming back. And they're just going to Phantom Farm. that's it. That's pretty much GG. I'm surprised the Dire hasn't called it yet. 40k net worth lead, 54 to 30. That's the end of the game. 29 minutes in. Well done from the Radiant side. Look at that. 19 to 3 on the Clinks. Nothing that the Dire could do about that, I should say. Here we go. 12 to 5 as well in the lead. Huh? She put in quite a bit of effort as well. And they're just not able to kill the Dragon Knight in the end as well. Damn. Alright, that will be the game. Thank you very much for checking this out, if you will. And, yeah. Looks like this transcribing app is doing pretty well.